Jackson County. Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Should be more than a few miles.
You ready to see dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get there.
You nervous?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, months have passed. It's the time of a new season, and here in the beautiful wilderness of Wyoming, my name is Allison Cruz, and welcome back to The Last of Us. The events that transpired in the last part are pretty heavy, so I think a little bit of levity is in order, all things considered. Starting off with a brand new type of weapon that we're going to be able to use to great extent, and look very carefully. 3 bullets. We pick it up, and although this is one of my favorites, ammo for it is really hard to come by. But I present to you El Diablo. This basically amounts to a very high velocity revolver that you have to reload after every shot, but it also has a scope on it, so that's cool. So if we try to move ahead forward...
So much for this road.
You just follow the river. It'll lead us straight to Tommy's. Come on.
Wow, I honestly wish I could have the same amount of confidence that Joel has in the location of his brother for anything, to be completely honest.
What happened between you two?
What do you mean?
You and Tommy. You're not together, so clearly something went down.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go. What was up?
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw it the other.
And that's why we joined the Fireflies.
Yeah, your friend Marlene promised him hope. That kept him busy for a while, but just like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it? The last time you saw him?
I believe his last words to me were, I don't ever want to see your goddamn face again.
Jeez. But he's gonna help us?
I suppose we're gonna find out.
Well, if they're without his help, we'll get there.
Let's just keep going.
Absolutely, but first off, we're going to find a brand new collectible in the form of this perfectly preserved comic.
Ellie, found another one of them comics you've been reading.
Awesome. I'll read that later.
Oh, cute. Alright, the foreign element. Nice, the victory of the travelers was absolute, and so too were the terms of humanity's surrender. Perfect, just what I wanted to see. Alright, so I'm going to put this away for any special occasions, and I'm just going to glare at the half-broken shiv that we have in our inventory magically. I get that it's been, you know, several weeks and all, but still, Joel. You couldn't have sharpened up a little bit? So yeah, this place looks so cool. It actually reminds me a lot of, you know, Red Dead 2, which I would love to do on the channel one of these days, but we'll see. That will, in and of itself, be a massive project.
Right there's a hydroelectric power plant. It uses the river's movement and turns it into electricity.
How does it do that?
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
All right. How are we getting across?
I mean, I guess we could probably do this. Now, one of the funnier things that I noticed about this particular area, let alone this office, is the only way to get here, aside from using this bridge that we're about to create, is to come up through here, the underpass of the bridge. Otherwise, there's no other way to access this from the actual, like, dam. It's crazy. Anyways, we've got ourselves a lovely shiv door, so there we go. And we got some goodies. Ooh, I'm gonna take all of this. Some alcohol, some gear parts, and I think there was some explosives on the floor, but Joel's massive grasp managed to snatch it up. All right, so looking at that, we can actually get our max health up, so that's good. Probably not gonna need to at the moment. I will hold off on this. I'm thinking I should probably wait. Yeah, it sucks that I don't really have much use for explosives in this. Part 2, explosive. Oof, so good, man, so good. All right, well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate, but we're gonna do it awkwardly in a counterclockwise fashion because that makes a whole lot of sense. And here we go. Getting flashbacks to Final Fantasy X Lulu's Overdrive, where just the rotations don't register.
Well, that gets us halfway. If we get the other one up, we'll make it across.
I don't say. All right, well, how do you suppose we're going to do that? not by way of raft, I would dare say. So I'm pretty sure there is nothing down here for us to loot and stuff, but there is this lower sort of collapsed building. I'll set it free. Here we go.
All right, I need you to...
I know. Step on the fucking pallet.
It always seems like she's about to lurch forward and like land on our head. But we bring her over here, and we'll be none the wiser. So, up you go, Ellie, and enjoy rotating that for old Papa Joe. There you go. Neat, neat, neat. All right. So let's go back this way, and this is how
give it a spin.
Joel's gonna make it across. So go swim faster, man.
Hey, be careful crossing that thing.
I will.
Teamwork.
There are two types of people in this world. One gives her a high five, the other does not. Which person are you? What kind of world do you want to live in? Alright, well, Pixel just walked in, so that's fantastic. She doesn't know that Ori's under the covers by my legs, but that's okay. I guess she will be making her cameo here anytime. Alright, so unfortunately, we head over this way.
That's too small. Great.
Forgot to leave that stupid robot on his grave. What should I do with it?
Ellie,
What? I want to talk about it.
no.
Why not?
How many times do we need to go over this? Things happen, and we move on.
It's just...
That's enough.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Let's get to Tommy's.
Man, I would sleep here. Pixel, can you stop, like, rubbing up against the mic, please? You actually, like, pushed it, like, 6 inches closer to my mouth. Man, I don't need that type of noise and hiss in these videos. God, she's climbing all over me. Ori's just sleeping, too. She has no idea he's here. Alright, so, we head up here, and around the outside of the dam.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, I am too.
Alright, next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting it.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Well, if I starve, you're responsible.
I wonder where she thought she was going. That was kind of incredible. All right, under the down tree, and welcome to the front gates. Well, before we head in,
Should we head in?
Ain't no way around. Gonna have to cut through the plant.
of course we do, because that is always the answer. Going through, God knows what the hell is in there, just to, you know, make our way through. There's a whole lot of outside here too, and I know there's a lot of rocks, but come on. So we're gonna come in here and grab the power plant map, it looks like. And it's not gonna tell us much other than the fact that we're in North Teton, Wyoming. Interesting. Okay. Let's pick some more stuff up. Some rags that I'm not gonna be able to use. Yeah, I'm gonna be all filled up. Damn, dude. Well, I think I'll probably be alright. I should make a shiv and then get rid of my one little... My little squinty of a splint shiv. Alright, I think that's basically it. Are we okay? Yeah, we're fine. Trash out here, not worth anything. Alright, let's head in.
Don't even think about reaching for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie, do as the lady says.
Hey.
Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
They're all right.
But you know these people?
Know him. He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
How you doing, baby brother?
God damn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's going to happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
That's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joel. I had. We'll get her running again.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me a hand with this.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. He likes when you pet his ears. You ever ride one?
I actually have.
When have you ridden a horse?
Winston, this soldier back in the zone, he gave me lessons.
You know, if you want, we can take him riding later.
That'd be awesome.
There.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
No sweat. All right, let's continue the tour.
Earl?
Yeah?
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to head back this morning?
Still waiting on Hauser and the rest of the boys to relieve me.
No, you know, we'll be fine. Just go home to your family.
It's just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right, look, take it easy.
Yeah, I don't know about you. Doesn't seem like he's doing a whole lot of work regardless.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Get some food in.
Joel?
Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some space. I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week, and it feels like forever. I got something for you. Last year I went back to Texas, back home. Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it. Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I've said I'm good.
okay. I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy, I need to talk to you. Privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick. Come on.
Man, Tommy. There you go. Dredging up some personal trauma that obviously Joel has yet to work through himself. It's always good stuff. So before we follow him, there is, of course, things to be looted here. Namely in opposite directions where you're supposed to go. Starting with a bunch of pills. Sure Tommy won't mind that. And, amongst other things, sure, hell yeah. Did you see all that? Jesus, that was almost a whole thing of alcohol. Damn, dude. Now you're gonna make me make a health kit. Because I'm not... If there's anything I'm not passing up, it's alcohol. Damn, dude. Alright, and what else? You know, maybe I'll go with healing speed. Shivmaster might be a good idea, but I think this is more important at the moment. We're not going to need max health for a while, because we do get an auto full heal, so that would be real nice to have. And more gear parts. we will be able to make use of those too. Now, out here is going to be really awkward and unusual, so bear with me as we follow Tommy.
I don't know what you heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now. It was Maria and her father. They set up this place with the idea of being self-sustained. We had crops and livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
So we're going to take a slight detour and talk to this woman who I have no idea who she is, but the conversation they have here made it seem like that they were going to take Joel and her relationship a little bit farther, but it never came to fruition. So we'll talk to her for an optional conversation.
Yeah, Joel and Tommy's.
Brother. Word travels quickly around these parts.
Apparently.
I kind of see the resemblance.
I see.
It's a compliment.
It's a pleasure meeting.
You too.
Like, out of all of the NPCs to have, you know, unique dialogue with, it's very unusual, man. I don't know.
What do you do for protection?
Adults take turns guarding the perimeter. We even got an electrified fence when the plants up.
You still got to deal with infected, though, right?
Who doesn't? But it's the world we live in.
Or maybe you don't have to be.
You sound like Marlene.
It's the doggo! Ladies and gentlemen, I present our friend.
Hey, buddy.
That's Buckley. Not much of a guard dog.
That's a good boy.
But he's good to have around.
Oh, look at Bull Buckley. Oh, such a good boy. All right. Nothing out here for the time being, but let's step inside the old control room.
These two geniuses are gonna bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time.
What, you guys have
You
an
don't believe
aversion
us?
to lights?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it 2.
We're almost ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on.
No rush.
All right, so before moving on and dealing with all of that power nonsense, we have another training manual. Smoke bombs are now twice as long, and that is pretty good for us. Evasion and distraction, tactics and equipment. Please and thank you. Improved duration through proper construction techniques. The effective duration of smoke screen, okay. Chemistry, nice. And of course, as one would expect, we have a workbench here. Prepare for a bit of combat because this is one of 3 chapters where we're actually not gonna fight any infected. So it's gonna be all humans here, which means we are probably, oh damn, we need level 5 for this. All right, we're gonna need some armor piercing nonsense here. I have 219 gear parts. That's not too bad. But I think otherwise, I can't really get a whole lot else that I really want. So far we haven't found any ammo for the shoddy. I'll go with some reduced recoil, some spread, and also El Diablo. So we still need level 4 before we can pierce armor. That's alright. We'll go with this for now. And we're gonna save the rest because sooner rather than later, we're gonna find level 4, and most of our next upgrades that I actually want will be 4, plus our final weapon. So
That'll do.
it'll do just fine. All right.
To the left. Watch it.
Are we gonna watch me finish it up? I thought you guys said you were done.
Okay, that's good. Slowly. All right, that's good.
Tommy's here. We good to go?
Give me 1 second. Okay, good to go.
Ready?
Go ahead. Hit it.